Hello everyone, welcome to Daily with Nihmanah with your host Nihmanah Ahmed. Now today's podcast, I personally decided to tell you guys a poem that I actually wrote myself, and I want to share you guys my poem that I wrote about. Now this poem is all about mental health, so I hope you guys like this poem that I personally wrote, as it took me forever to write. So yeah, so this poem is called "When I Thought of the Mental Health" by me, Nihmanah Ahmed. I remembered I was caring, and the caregivers never chatting. Take my depression from out my heart. That generous tendering. All my souls within me suspending. Ending. That moment my soul grew tender. That the present laughed. Take the fist from out my heart to warn me about the compression. Only this and a dictator take detail from out my heart. Kickstart. I remembered I was resuming. Take the effect from out my heart. Suddenly I heard some interesting. I discovered the kick. Deep into that darkness caring, through which came fostering. It was rearing, and his eyes have all the swelling. I threw my rubbing upon the floor. It was indoors. When I pounded, intense and sore. I crave the tense, tremendous anger, tense. And that's why I thought about mental health. That was a poem that I wrote called "When I Thought About Mental Health" by me, Nihmanah Ahmed. So now I'm going to be singing a nasheed, which, if you guys didn't know, it's like a hymn but for Muslims, called Ya Ilahi. Now, I feel this nasheed will help you guys with what I talked about in the poem and about mental health, and I just want to give you guys a song to take away from this podcast of fun and awesome. في ليلة مليلة لست أدري ما تواني زوجك تؤدي لهما الأرض وقوى السماء والقمر ما ويفديا وتبدا تيبقي يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي أنت لو لقدتني رزقتني قنين رزقتني دوما يا ربي قد هناني هينك نسيت ما قد قنلا وسنت في دقوق يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي يا إلهي. Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David's plays and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this. The fourth and fifth, the minor falls, and the major lift, the battle gear composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. And that was Ya Ilahi / Hallelujah. That I just sang to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed that because it's one of my favorite nasheeds actually. And now I'm going to give you some just top tips, like a few top tips to help you with your mental health. So you could start your day with like a cup of coffee or maybe a cup of green tea, as apparently this is linked to the lower rates of the depression. I talked about depression and anxiety on my last podcast, so please check it out if you haven't. You can work on your strengths, so what are you good at, and you, like, if you're good at like do something that you're good at, like building self-confidence, or maybe starting a new skill. There's a few examples. Maybe experiment with like a new recipe. Write a poem like I did. I wrote a poem for the first time, and yeah, that's how I've been doing. Talk to your friends, family. If you ever need to talk to someone, you can talk to childcare. I'll tell you their number in a minute. You can relax in a warm bath like once a week, as this will boost your magnesium levels, which helps with your stress, so it decreases your stress relief. And spend time with your spend some time with a furry friend. Like if you got like pets, like dogs, cats, some horses maybe, just play with them, like ride the horses and stuff like that as they help you. Or this is my last tip: dance around while you're doing your homework or doing your chores and stuff like that, as dancing reduces the level of the stress hormones and increase endorphins, which is basically your body's feel-good chemical. So I hope these few tips help you so much. And a few companies that if you ever need to talk, there's Childline, So you can call them on 08 001111. Or I found actually a few supports charities, and you guys can go on to. There's Anxiety UK, which if you guys got anxiety and need some support, you can contact. They got a website which is www.anxietyuk.org.uk, or by number is 03 444 775 So, and you can also use for the men. There's a men health form, which they got a website which is www.menhealthforms.org.uk, or there's a website called Mine, which promotes the views and needs of people with mental health problems. So to call them is 0300 or the website is www.mind.org.uk. And if you was looking for like some help with like refugees or domestic violence and stuff like that, there's NSPCC, which is a children charity dedicated to the ending child abuse and cruelty. So you can do the adults one is 0808 800 5000. Their website is www.nspccc.org.uk, or for the childcare one for children, if anyone needs reminding, is 0800 1111. So that's 0800 1111. And there's refuge, so it helps with domestic violence. So 0808 200 247, or www.refuge.org.uk. So there are some few websites and help and stuff like that you guys can talk to and stuff like that. If you can't really contact them, you can always just talk to your friend or a family member, or if you guys know me personally, you can always talk to me as well and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of my podcast. It's a little bit it's mainly for the it's mainly about mental health. I added a little bit of my poem. I did my poem as well as she just likes to sing, and much sing a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, my podcast isn't that planned half the time, but yeah, I know everyone was listening, so shout out to my mum, and shout out to my auntie Amberine, and all the people that care for me all these years and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your day, your night, your week and stuff like that, and I'll check you guys soon. Peace. Bye for now. Peace.